So good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. And yes, I still have a little cough on me. All right, but good morning, and it is Wednesday. You know, when it's Wednesday, we got two segments, one with Pastor John in the second hour and one with Sergeant Greenwich. But what we're going to do with Greenwich is on holidays right now. So I tell him, I say, listen, I'm just going to call you on two issues to get some clarity on two incidents that occurred recently. I just need some clarity from him as a TTPS officer because he could only do the interviews via the phone line. And when he does it via the phone line, we can't take calls. All right? But I want to congratulate him. I now see why my boy on holidays, boy. You know why you on holidays, Chris? The man get married yesterday, boy. Who does get married on a Tuesday? Somebody can explain me that? Who does get married on a Tuesday? You understand? Where you do have a holiday the next day. Who does that? So apparently Greenwich got married yesterday, so I think that's why he's on holidays and so on and so forth. So he was probably planning his little wedding and thing with the madam and get married, and now, he had a little honeymoon period and that kind of thing. So after disturbing him on his honeymoon period this morning, last night when I called to tell him about the two incidents, he said, well, I get a cutter here, I get married today, And I said, we were talking, I was sending information, we were talking about it. So we'll do it via the phone line with him, but congratulations to him and his wife. So as we move on this morning, we're going to get into the paper, see what's popping, and we will clear up this situation with TSTT. All right? How... Boy, anyhow, let me not say it yet. Now, let me just clear up. Let me get through the pain of the newspaper this morning. All right. So on the front page of the paper this morning, Kamala's Day, Lauderhill Mayor. Remember I mentioned this yesterday that Kamala Prasad, the Prime Minister, got a day in Lauderhill. Well, right. Lauderhill Mayor Denise D. Grant presented Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisesa with a proclamation establishing Kamala Prasad Bisesa Day on March the 8th at Joy's Roti Delight in Lauderhill, Florida. And boy, I tell you, they will get sick, They give her a day in Florida, Congratulations to the Prime Minister on getting a day in Florida, man. Also, on the front page, main headline here is off limits to locals. Access to Grafton Beach Resort remains restricted amid U.S. military presence in Tobago. All right. Also, National Trust moves to secure historic sugar estate in Palmis. Hussein calls for peace during Ramadan as Iran war escalates. Analysts skeptical about impact of counter-cartel coalition on Trinidad and Tobago crime wars. Well, they're skeptical because I think, I expect people are going to be skeptical because we really haven't heard the specifics of this coalition, right? We know it is a counter-cartel coalition, so they're going to be tackling the drugs and the drug trade and things like that, right? Which is much needed. What part Trinidad and Tobago plays in that is not clear at this point in time. All right? Because we really haven't gotten any information. I do not know if the Prime Minister has returned yet. I don't know if she's back in the country yet, but I guess we'll find out in the coming, before the end of the week, because they got the Thursday, tomorrow is going to be the media briefing. So I don't know, maybe we'll get some clarity on it then. All right. Sturge blames TNT's ties to Venezuela for country's depleted defense, and government silent on details after PM's talks with U.S. Southern Command. So the government has not disclosed the specific outcomes of Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisesa's meeting with officials from the United States Southern Command earlier this week. However, the defense minister, in praising the Prime Minister for her efforts to boost this country's national security apparatus, blamed the previous government's close ties to Venezuela for the degradation of the country's security capacity. All right? Well, you could read that article. I don't want to go too much into these things, or you could go and read that team news. HSF assets rise to 6.6 billion US despite a $410 million withdrawal. And the Trinidad and Tobago's HSF fund recorded a slight increase in total assets for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2025, despite a withdrawal of more than $410 million during the period. This is according to the report of the Auditor General on the HSF for the fiscal year ending September 2025, which was laid in the Senate yesterday by Government Senator or Government Senate Leader Daryl Alahar. All right? TIWU denies industrial action behind PTSC bus delays. The Transport and Industrial Workers Union has denied that industrial action by employees is responsible for delays in bus services at the PTSC. The denial comes after PTSC said disruptions to service were linked to industrial activity by workers. Several commuters who use the Port of Spain and Rema bus route have complained of frequent delays and occasional cancellations since last week. And in a media release yesterday afternoon, the PTSC said it was aware of the delays and attributed them to several buses being withdrawn from service due to industrial activity. The corporation said the action involved employees refusing to operate assigned services, the shutting down of certain work areas, and instances of go-slow actions. PTSC added that internal processes were being engaged to address the issues. However, when contacted for comment, TIWU President Sean Roberts said he was unaware of any such action and expressed confusion over the PTSC's statement. He said, quote, "When it comes to industrial action, we don't know anything about that. Right now, PTSC is moving in good faith with us. We have no problem with the PTSC, so I don't see why they would put out something saying there is illegal industrial action. I don't know anything about that." Roberts said the union was expected to meet with the PTSC officials tomorrow as part of ongoing negotiations and expressed hope that the statement would not affect their ability to maintain cordial dialogue. That's interesting. So PTSC saying it's industrial action. The union saying they know nothing about that. That sound familiar? Like the other day with Chuta? Many teachers and them just stayed home just so, and then when they asked the president of Chuta, he said he know nothing about that. That's plain thing all they do about these days. Right. Government preparing to launch online immigration card system. Right? Travelers entering. Ah, boy. Put up that headline for me now. I'd send that one for you. The online, finally, and it only took them 11 months, right? The previous administration had 10 years and they couldn't do this. 11 months is what it took them. 11 months. You know that form you just fill out on the plane? You don't have to do that again. Amen. So travelers entering and leaving Trinidad and Tobago will soon be required to complete immigration arrival and departure cards online as authorities prepare to replace the long-standing paper-based system used at the country's ports of entries. A notice issued by the Immigration Division of the Ministry of Homeland Security to stakeholders indicates that the online arrival and departure card platform is scheduled to go live on March 17th. That is next week, Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. All right? Asked for confirmation yesterday, Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander said the ministry will host a press conference this morning to provide further details on the initiative. Alexander said officials were finalizing several matters as the government prepares to launch the system. However, he did not confirm specific details, noting that these would be addressed during the briefing. And the platform is intended to modernize the immigration process by allowing travelers to submit their arrival and departure declarations electronically before traveling. Chris, we don't have to walk with a pen. Yeah? Or at least we not a stop to write out the flight and this and all this nonsense, this 20 years ago thing. You understand, this paper thing. So the government has moved towards organizing yourselves online. All right? And there is a bill as well to put Trinidad and Tobago laws online, and it was passed in the Senate. All right? So all the laws of Trinidad and Tobago, government is moving to place Trinidad and Tobago's laws in an official digital format alongside the traditional printed version, a change expected to save taxpayers millions spent printing legal volumes overseas. Minister of Land and Legal Affairs Saddam Hussein outlined the move in the Senate yesterday while piloting the Law Revision Amendment Bill 2026. The legislation, which received unanimous support from government, opposition, and independent senators, will allow the country's laws to be made available online as official versions similar to the printed Red Book volumes currently recognized in law. And Hussein said that although many people already download laws from the internet, those versions are not considered official under existing legislation, which requires the laws of Trinidad and Tobago to be published in printed volumes. The amendment will therefore place the law on an electronic footing while maintaining the printed version. All right? So they're moving towards more modern day way of doing things in terms of everything online. And of course, Stefan Run, we do ask you to register online. You see, when you come in, and you have to come in and you have to travel from Kwaito to Kwaito, to come and then fill out a little form, pay $200, and then we had to sort all those forms, the paperwork, by sizes or wherever the case is, t-shirt size and that kind of thing. And then, you know, when you go online, all I had to do is click a button, you know, I put everything in order. Quick. Like that. And this is why we ask you to register online. All right? Everything is easier. I do not pay, I cannot remember the last time I went in a line to pay a bill. Like actually line up to pay a bill. My B-Mobile bill is pay online. My Digicel bill is pay online. My TNTech bill is pay online. Big up TNTech too. They're doing some marvelous things here at New Board. Big up my boy Jared Small, Mr. X. He's on the board there at TNTech, and I'm telling you, they come in with some solar. They have a lot of things coming, including the solar powered lighting and that kind of thing. So they're moving in that direction as well. All right. Grandie residents deny informal curfew amid SOE police presence. Sangre Grande residents admit that while there has been a heightened police presence in their district as a result of the state of emergency, they have denied claims that an unofficial curfew is being enforced by officers on patrol, as they know that life continues as normal in their communities. As normal. I don't know who would give that information that there was a curfew imposed in any part of the country. That was not part of the SOE. I tell you, there's a lot of propaganda and noise out here, you know. If you, you know, when you put the truth and you add a little lies to it, people tend to believe it more. For whatever reason. And that is propaganda. A little piece of truth, and then you exaggerate it with a bunch of lies. Well, email gate. So, one word, right? Maxi Taxi Association accuses AG's Office of Freedom of Information Act delays state order to pay a members club owner for false imprisonment. The state has been ordered to pay a little over $200,000 compensation to a cannabis activist and members club owner for false imprisonment and malicious prosecution. High Court Judge Frank Sibizad made the order yesterday as he upheld a lawsuit brought by Lorenzo Mendez Stewart at the end of a brief trial at the Waterfront Judicial Center in Port of Spain. The case related to Mendez Stewart's arrest for marijuana possession in October of 2018. This is in 2018. Oh, God, Lord, Father, I tell you, we're still paying for things. Anyway, this might have our next matter here from 2019, where a man has now been awarded $115,000 after being denied a lawyer during an arrest. 2019. And I mentioned in those years because remember the Vincent Ipol Kuman thing? 20 million payout. Because of the incompetence of the then Attorney General. and that office. Anyway. Jolene John in the news here, man. The full opening of the new A&R Robinson International Airport in Tobago is getting closer to reality. Minister of Works and Infrastructure, Jolene John, said one of the key aspects of the $1.2 billion project nearing completion is the runway. And speaking with the media on Monday, John said work is apace in Crown Point, but she will be visiting the island in 2 weeks for the possible substantial completion of the runway. And John said she will be accompanied by Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, Eli Zakur. All right? So those are some of the headlines in the paper this morning. All right? 21 migrants were held in Carenage, amongst some other headlines. Okay? All right. Yeah, that's it. All right. Before we get to the break, and we come back and we chat with, we get some clarity. I want to throw the first topic out there. But I want to remind you about Seth Wyo's Holistic Health Clinic. So Seth's Holistic Health Clinic, of course, is powered by nutritional therapy. And it's all about reversing a disease rather than managing the disease. So you can call Seth or you can WhatsApp him on 279-3935 or 761-1952. And you can book an appointment today and rebuild your health from the inside out naturally. Remember, you can also order his book when you call that. Those are the numbers that you call to order the book. You are not sick, you are malnourished. And if you don't want to go that route, you could go to any RIK bookstore or you can order it on Amazon. You are not sick, you are malnourished. It is a terrific book. It is a terrific read. Check it out. Also, I want to remind you about Lashana's palette designs. So if you're tired of choosing between furniture you can afford and furniture that actually lasts, at Lashana Palette Designs, you don't have to compromise because they handcraft custom furniture from quality treated pallets and teak. Real craftsmanship, real durability, real affordability. Your dream piece doesn't have to be a dream budget. So call 366-0800 or follow them on Instagram at Lashana Palette Designs. Lashana Palette Designs, quality furniture at an honest price. Also want to remind you about Chef Shiraz. Chef has several courses that will take place during the months of March and April. And as we get the flyer up, I'll let you know what those courses are. I think it's 6 courses in all. Yeah. So he has his 6 courses taking place. And they include on the 14th of March, the Certificate in Culinary Arts, the 21st of March, the Asian Cuisine, and the 21st of March, Baking and Pastry 2. Then on the 31st of March, you have the Easter Kids Cooking Classes, which is a 3-day course. And on the 11th of April, you have the Creative International Cuisine and the Food Costing Workshop. So if you want to sign up for any one of these classes, you need to call or WhatsApp Chef. Well, don't call him. WhatsApp him because he's in Canada, right? WhatsApp him on 372-4639 or 737-5097. Get in contact with Chef today and get in tune with those courses. And finally, I mentioned Run Stefan Run just a little while ago. Remember, we have medals for all participants. We are taking 1,000 registrations, and when we reach that figure, we will lock off. So get yourself registered as early as possible. It is Run Stefan Run. April 26th, this is the 5K. We are coming out to support the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago. Autism is a very, very, very serious thing. And we want to lend some assistance to the Autistic Society so that, you know, they can lend assistance to the children, to children who have autism. And this is what we did last year, but we split it between 2 charities this year. I am mainly focusing on the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago because they need the help. They need us to help them. I always say, a little drop, there's full the bucket, right? There are many viewers of this program. Just come out and have a terrific morning on the 26th of April. We're going to have a terrific, terrific morning. For those of you who are getting yourself ready to go, and you're taking your little run and your little walk when the evening come now in preparation for Run Stefan Run, it's going to be a terrific morning. We'll have lots of giveaways. All right, real giveaways. We have promotional people coming to promote and do their thing. So we're looking forward to you guys coming out and having a good time. For those of you who have been there in the past, you know. I don't want to tell you. You know what that morning is be like. It's be a really, really, really fun morning. If you're bringing your children out, bring them out. We'll have a little play park and bouncy castle and thing put on for them, so they are occupied. But if you want your children want to enter, they have to register, right? And that's how they'll get the medal, all right? Because look at the medal. We have upgraded the medal. Everybody telling me that, you know. I see some of the people who have been there in the last couple of days, they say, oh, good boy, that's a big upgrade, boy, Stefan, boy. I say, well, yeah, you know what I mean? Even the print of the t-shirt is an upgrade this year because you get any full chest print rather than just a little pocket print. So we have upgraded everything, and we want you guys to come out. But not only that, I like to give people value for their money. Not that I haven't in the past. I think I've given them over value, more than the $200 worth. And they're going to get that again this year in the form of an upgraded medal, a terrific t-shirt, a complimentary breakfast, and all of the other giveaways that we have, all the bread that you want to get. You know, people like to line up for the bread, eh? Yeah, boy, that true bread, boy. Oh, good, boy. People just run down that bread, boy, Chris, boy. So everything is in a gear. Get yourself registered. Go to trinbagoevents.com. That is trinbagoevents.com. And get yourself registered there. It is a very easy process. If you have any difficulties with that process, call Avion on 345-3380. That is 345-3380. You could also call 482-5531. That is 482-5531. That is Aaron. He runs the website, trinbagoevents.com. He also has his own 5K the week after mine, which is called the Diamond Dash. But make that call if you're having any difficulties. That's for people who pay with a card, whether it is a debit card or the credit card. If you want to pay cash because you're more comfortable with that, we will have walk-in registrations at sports and games outlets by next week. Okay? You will get a promo code though. So what you will do is you will pay cash at sports and games. You will get a promo code. So all you have to do after that, because we know some people just like to pay with a card, is you go to the website, trinbagoevents.com, you enter the promo code, and you fill out the information, and that's it. There is no payment. The payment is your promo code that you already paid for, right? So it is very simple, trust me, all right? With that, we take a break. When we come back from the break, this Maximan boy and these license officers, we will get some clarity on that from Greenwich, and we also going to get some clarity on the security guard that stopped the police from entering a gated community while they were in pursuit of two men who were suspects in a home invasion. So we'll get clarity on those two situations when we return, and then we'll open the phone line, take some calls. Stay tuned. Breaking On continues after this. It's Wednesday.
Two fat fellas goes to San Fernando. Heading south.
Two fat fellas comes to Sapa for 2 nights only. Saturday 14th and Sunday 15th March. 2 nights only.
Two fat fellas stars: Cecilia, Penny, Kevon, Zachary, Rachel, and Rolly. Tickets available at Dormont Shoe Store along Circular Mall, K-Square Stores, Eastgate Mall, Brentwood Plaza, Athletes by the Park. All Southern Food Basket locations. Sapa box office opens on Friday the 13th. And islandetickets.com. For more info, call 683-4843.
Two fat fellas, Sapa. 2 nights only.
Get ready for the highest paying 5K in Trinidad and Tobago. Run Steph and Run, Sunday, April 26th, 2026, Queens Royal College. Start time, 6 a.m. Over $40,000 in cash prizes. $5,000 for the first place male and first place female runner. Cash prizes for the top 10 finishers, male and female. Age group prizes, big giveaways, and medals for all participants. Registration is $200. Register online now at trinbagoevents.com. Part proceeds go to the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago. For more information, call 345-3380 or 482-5531. Run fast, run strong, run Steph and Run.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycarettt@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. With a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal, the fish combo, the fish sandwich combo. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsayn, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
You will not deny that this is the maddest place on earth, and we go shout from the top of the mountain. This is the greatest place, our great escape, my favorite space, the maddest place on earth. Would you believe me when I tell you? Better you come and take a sample. A little bit is still a lot to handle, but you can find no other example. We really have a different kind of style. The elders teach it to me as a child, and this is how we know that we are alive. Vincy people never need to go to start a vibe. It's Vincy time, June and July. You need to fly down to the maddest place on earth. Can't tell no lie.
All right, people. So we are back, and we are 28 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. And we're going to get in touch with Sergeant Greenwich for a brief moment, because right now you're on your honeymoon. So I wake him up early out of his bed after his, yesterday was the man with India, and I wake him up, So we don't want to take too long with him. There are two situations that I just want to deal with very quickly with him. This situation with the maxi taxi man. Run that clip.
Hey, mommy, them no mommy, no. I just be normal with them, mommy. Mommy, that is second ticket I want to give me. What they get you first? What they get the first ticket for? Let him go, let him go, let him go. You sure, yeah? How big are you? Or they want to come out here and advance people. I want to let us see how big and see your size today. You know, my kid.
Don't do it, boy.
Yeah. I just want to check your money.
Okay.
The lights off.
It's on the camera.
He refused to meet the lights off.
What's your name?
Rondell Bowen. Every morning, I'm attacking maxi drivers off. I stick it every morning. They keep leaving my bus unsecure here. Nah, I'm not saying. I am on your.
You get an extra from the maxi.
So that there was an incident that happened, I believe it was on Monday, between a maxi taxi driver, a Green Man maxi taxi driver, and some licensed officers who were in the, well, they were conducting their usual duties, and this altercation took place. We have Sergeant Greenwich on the line with us. Greenwich, morning to you, man.
Good morning, Stefan. Good morning, Sharon Diego.
All right, and congratulations are in order?
Yeah, but not for...
All right, no problem. None. Anyway. All right, so Greenwich, just real quickly, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I was looking at this video, and I was looking at some of the social media comments. All the social media commentators now who's apparently, they analyze and they come up with all these realities that
we have a lot of analysis when it comes to situations like these.
Exactly.
Right?
But what I want to find out, for the public's knowledge and clarity, what are the powers of a licensed officer? Because I don't think people understand.
Well, I think basically, Stefan, in layman terms, when it comes to the road,
yes,
road traffic, the Motor Vehicles and Road Traffic Act, a licensing officer has just as much or even more power than that of a police officer. Right? And I think a lot of us are, in fact, unaware of that.
That's right.
Right? They have, the road is really, the nation's road, public roadways, is really their domain. Right? And as such, they have the power to enforce any law under the Motor Vehicles and Road Traffic Act on any roadway.
Right.
That's 1452. Right? So they have powers to detain, they have powers just as much as a police officer on any road. Right? For example, if a vehicle is overloaded, they have the power to detain you and take you to the nearest what we call weighbridge long time. Right? Which will technically now be licensing office to weigh the vehicle to verify as to whether you are in fact overloaded or not.
Right.
A person who was never issued a driver's permit and is driving on the roadway, they have the power to arrest that person or run just like a police officer. Right? So I know the uniforms may vary, but when it comes to the road, they are ideally the road police as well.
Right. But what was interesting in this video, I know they carry firearm.
Yes, they do.
And I didn't see any one of them with a firearm. But I know they usually carry their firearm.
Some of them do, definitely.
But that's what, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just to be clear here, all right, just on the authority that a license officer may have and the authority that a police officer may or may not have. As it relates to tint, right? There is this notion or reality, but you could correct me if I'm wrong. If you are stopped, right, and the tint on your vehicle is an issue, right? I have heard, and I'm asking for clarity here, that only a licensed officer could request for you to scrape off your tint.
I want to request so they could instruct.
Instruct.
And they could take you to the, yes, they have the power to instruct you to do so. They could again take you and your vehicle to the nearest licensing office to have the law enforced or detected.
But can a police officer do that?
A police officer is the one that could request that button.
Right. So
we can request, they could instruct.
Okay, you could request that the person remove the tint.
Right.
Right.
But they can instruct.
But they can instruct. So just for clarity here, the difference, please.
The difference is they are again the authoritative figure when it comes to traffic offences on any road.
Right.
And as such, the powers vary. Right. Additionally, if you're given a ticket for tint, for example, they can charge you by the window.
Okay.
It's not one overall ticket price. They can charge you by the window, by the front screen, the windscreen, the rear windscreen.
Okay.
Right? So sometimes we feel that we as law enforcement are oppressive because they are in fact peace officers when it comes to the enforcement of law in Trinidad and Tobago as well.
Mm-hmm.
And without knowing, sometimes they are being quite lenient.
Right.
Or quite accommodative.
Okay.
I mean, that word.
So an offense like this is a very serious offense, right? I think the guy was eventually detained, right?
Right, but I think the law was amended to increase the severity of offenses such as assaulting peace officers in lawful execution of their duty, you know.
Okay.
So if convicted, he could face some serious jail time.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Because I tell myself when I watch this, I say like he feel like traffic wardens.
And even traffic wardens are considered peace officers under the act.
Right.
Yeah.
But they don't have the powers of a licensed officer.
No, they don't. They don't. But at the end, the penalty for suspending them or stopping them for any lawful execution of their duties would be the same with that of a licensing officer or a police officer.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. All right. So now people know. The second thing I wanna get to very quickly here. I'm gonna read the story for the public.
Right.
So, a private security officer has been charged after police were reportedly prevented from entering a gated residential community in Arima while responding to an armed robbery in progress earlier this week. According to investigators from the TTPS, the incident occurred at the East Lakes development along Ready Mix Road, Tumpuna Road South. Police said officers from the Arima Criminal Investigations Department were dispatched to the compound after receiving a report that armed intruders had entered a woman's home. Investigators said the homeowner had been participating in a live Zoom meeting when the men confronted her inside the house. Colleagues who witnessed the incident unfolding during the video call reportedly alerted the police after seeing the woman being threatened and restrained by the intruders. When responding officers arrived at the gated compound, however, they were allegedly blocked from entering by private security officers stationed at the entrance. Police said the officers identified themselves and informed the guards that they were responding to an active robbery, but the gate was reportedly not opened. Security personnel allegedly indicated they had instructions not to allow unmarked police vehicles into the compound and questioned how the officers could confirm that a robbery was in progress. Additional officers in marked police vehicles later arrived at the location but were also reportedly denied entry. Police warned that they were responding to a violent crime and reminded the security personnel that under the state of emergency, officers were legally empowered to enter the premises without a warrant. They also cautioned that obstructing police in the execution of their duties could lead to criminal charges. Access to the compound was eventually granted after the intervention of senior police officers. However, by the time the officers reached the residence, the suspect had already fled. The victim, who appeared visibly shaken, told investigators and the investigators that the intruders escaped. And the media was told that just minutes before police arrived by jumping over a wall. They escaped just moments before the police arrived by jumping over a wall within the compound and running along a nearby drain. Right? Now, the security officer with SWAT security was charged with obstructing police officers in the execution of their duty. Right? Now here I want to find out. Well, I think the security guard had to be crazy. The security guard had to be mad.
Or misinformed, someone.
Or misinformed, but not only that. How the bandits get into the gated community in the first place?
Possibly by the same wall in which they escaped.
By the wall, by the train?
Yeah,
okay.
Possibly by the walls, the point of entrance, the point of exit.
All right, because if the security guard is so strict that nobody could enter, I would like to know how they entered, but maybe it's only wall.
A reasonable thinking human being person or a reasonable thinking citizen may want to form the opinion that his behavior was rather suspicious.
I find so.
And it is natural for persons to think that way, right? As such, we will see where the investigation becomes certain, the inquiry will continue.
Right.
Where the investigation will take us in that regard.
Okay.
Right? However, it speaks of, this entire incident speaks of the need to ensure that we're not just throwing on a uniform on security officers and putting them on a point and telling them, God, it needs some level of accountability when it comes to the training and the edifying of our security officers.
Right.
To ensure that they do not infringe or obstruct when law enforcement treating with issues like these, situations like these.
Yeah,
right?
because
It's unfortunate, and sometimes you look on and you see some young adults performing their duties as security officers, and you wonder what level of training or education or edifying they would have acquired.
right. Now, the thing is that what makes it even more, how can I put it? Well, I don't want to use the word suspicious, but what makes it more interesting?
Use the word strange, not naked, or interesting.
Oh, yes. What makes it more interesting or strange is that we are in a state of emergency.
Exactly.
So, I am really, really confused.
So in the absence of training, right, for these young security officers, unfortunately, there seems to be a trend or a pattern that they do not, persons of a certain age bracket and not focus on what they call current affairs or what is taking place.
Right.
So so they do not know in terms of reading the newspaper and seeing the powers of the police during an SOE. And again, it boils down to whatever firm ensuring that they are briefed and paraded, for want of a better word, before going out there and executing their duties, so they can do so from a more informed position.
Right. I agree with you. I think they obviously had a look at that. And but what are the powers of the security guard who is at the front of who is stationed at a gated community has?
Right. So there are different levels to the security officers. May have your SO.
Right.
Who may have the powers to manage the affairs of the estate in which he's assigned.
Right.
Right? But he may not have a power of arrest or to charge, unless, of course, he's making a citizen's arrest. Right?
Okay.
They then have the estate constables, who are in fact precepted as the powers of a police officer within the estate in which they are responsible for, and even has the ability under the use of force policy to engage in deadly force because they carry firearms.
Okay.
They are trained to use firearms. Right?
Right.
And what is called a firearm user's employee certificate.
Right.
Meaning that they are not the owner of the firearms because they are certified and precepted. They have the power to use the firearm in the lawful execution of their duties within the estate.
Okay. You know, it's interesting, Roy. I'm glad for the information. I'm glad for your time, eh? But as we run out of time here, and I want to send you on your way. You know, it's interesting, boy. I was thinking of this. I say, you know, society is so, people just look at things the wrong way at times, eh? So, like this security guard here, the security guard stopped the police from entering in pursuit of two criminals, right?
Right.
And refused to open the gate. You know, if it was the two criminals that pull up on the security guard and pull a gun and say, open the gate, they shall open the gate.
Yeah, and again, Stefan, there's a conversation we keep having. Fear is much more powerful in society than love.
Correct.
Right? So, if they know it was somebody who have nothing to lose and willing to play outside of the rules, and it would have a long time, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Right? So again, as a society, we have to try and create that balance. That fear, that respect for law enforcement should not be demanded out of fear. It should be out of being a law-abiding citizen.
All right. Well, Greenwich, thanks a lot for your time. Do enjoy the rest of your day and your holidays.
Yeah.
All right. All the best, man.
Yeah, be safe.
Yeah, man. Cool. So that is Sergeant Greenwich on the inside there. We want to thank him for his time. Yeah, this Maxi man, boy, something wrong with you, you know? Something wrong with him, you know, Chris? Yeah. But no, it's a serious offense. They are licensed officers, right? And as Greenwich just said, you know, it carries a serious penalty. Could be looking at some jail time, you know, in terms of, you know, any assault or anything like that. as it relates to a licensed officer or even a traffic warden, right? This is the problem in this country, you know. People do not respect the uniform again. That's what's going on, you know. And then we just want to know why it is these young people and them, some of them disrespectful, some of them don't listen to the elders, they have no respect for adults. It's because the adults out here disrespecting authoritative figures. So how we expect the next generation to do anything? You have, when you get a ticket, when you are issued a ticket, right? You have the option to challenge the ticket. So if you think that you have been wronged, okay, there is a path that you could take in order to challenge that ticket. Look, the girl, my friend was given the ticket outside of a gate. When she pulled, remember that? Right, she challenged the ticket. And she had to appear in the court online, of course, because everything online is nonsense with the online. That's the only thing I don't agree with online is these courts. But she went into the meeting, she went into to state her case to the magistrate, and in 20 minutes the matter was dealt with, and the ticket was thrown out. Right? So there is a process if you believe that you have been given a ticket wrongfully. Go to the court and present yourself to the court. Challenge the ticket. But no. Right? We will challenge the officers in uniform, obstruct them in the execution of their duty, and then people want to say that right. That right. Because they're cheering it on now. Because, hey! You know? Easy superhero for tickets now. You know what I mean? Because we don't like police. Nobody likes to get a ticket. So nobody don't like when license officer and police officer and them a ticket. So you know what happen? All it weekend. And people will cheer that on. Me, I must grow up the front, you know. I must grow up the front. I don't know. I probably grow. Maybe I don't know. But society need help, boy. That's all I can say. All I need help. Anyway, Jameson. You can boost your immune system with Jameson immunity products, people. Yeah. And you can fight off the seasonal sniffles, such as they have the cold fighter that you can get your hands on, and that has echinacea. They also have the vitamin C chews with the honey lemon flavor. And for additional support, you can try the delicious vitamin D3 chews and ultra strength zinc. All right, so chew, fight, and feel amazing with Jameson, trusted vitamins and minerals. All right, and also Steel Force Caribbean Limited, located at number 47, lot 6, 123 in Pinal. And they're your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details, including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set at API standards. They offer a wide range of services to residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So you could give them a call on 490-2771 or 399-7590. That is Steel Force Caribbean Limited. And do not forget, get yourself registered for Run Stefan Run. Go online, trinbagoevents.com. That's right, trinbagoevents.com. Go online, sign up, fill out the information, get yourself registered. You have any problems, call 345-3380. That is 345-3380 or 482-5531. All right, you can call any one of those numbers and they will be happy to assist you. All right, so make sure you can scan the QR code right now on the screen and you can go straight to the website and get yourself registered. If you just want to support the cause, which is the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago, you could also do that. You could go and you could scan the code, you could make a $200 contribution, and you know, you could just make it as a contribution if you like. All right, if you would like to contribute something else, you can call 345-3380. We have gotten several calls from people who want to sponsor one of the prizes, and we're going to finalize all those things between now and next week, so that at the start of April, we will know all who our sponsors are and all who sponsor in which prize and things like that, right? But scan the QR code, go to the site, get registered, run Stefan Run, April 26, QRC, 6 a.m. We take a break. When we come back, we'll take some phone calls. All right, as we clear up the matter with TSTT. That's a very interesting one. Stay tuned.
Scandal in Cedrus is coming to San Fernando, and it is hilarious. Coming from sold-out houses in Port of Spain, this is the play that has audiences in stitches. 2 nights only at Naparima Bowl. Saturday the 14th of March at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday the 15th at 6:30 p.m. Box office at Naparima Bowl opens from Monday, March 9th, 12 noon to 6 p.m. daily. Tickets also available at K-Square Fashion C3 Center and Brentwood Mall in Chagonas. Tickets also available at Fence of Marabella by the Roundabout. Scandal in Cedrus, the comedy event of the year.
Scandal in Cedrus.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply, everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycarettt@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Are you living with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Manage it with the unique Jameson 100% complete multivitamin with 400 micrograms of chromium to lower blood glucose, lutein for your eyes, B vitamins for energy, vitamin C and lycopene for antioxidant support. Take a step towards a healthier tomorrow and make the proactive switch to Jameson today.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
If you want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career, Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be. Some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals. Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
Get ready for the highest paying 5K in Trinidad and Tobago. Run Stefan Run, Sunday, April 26th, 2026, Queens Royal College. Start time, 6 a.m. Over $40,000 in cash prizes. $5,000 for the first place male and first place female runner. Cash prizes for the top 10 finishers, male and female. Age group prizes, big giveaways, and medals for all participants. Registration is $200. Register online now at trinbagoevents.com. Part proceeds go to the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago. For more information, call 345-3380 or 482-5531. Run fast, run strong, run Stefan Run.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prelozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson, provide consultation services in areas of diabetes, detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations: at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
In me hand and a girl in the middle.
All right, so we're back. So just before we go to the phone lines, I just want to clear up the TSCT matter. Put up the TSCT one for me. So TSCT did refute the inaccurate media report on the executive retreat that was run by The Guardian and Telecommunication Services of Trinidad and Tobago Limited. TSTT wishes to correct significant inaccuracies contained in an article published on March 8 in the Sunday Guardian regarding an executive retreat held in Tobago from January 16 to the 18th, 2026. TSCT categorically refutes the claims made in the Sunday Guardian article. The article alleges that TSCT spent over $400,000 on the retreat based on what were described as invoices obtained by the publication. These claims are grossly inaccurate and misleading and do not reflect the verified costs associated with the event. Prior to publication, the reporter contacted TSTT referencing the alleged invoices. In response, TSTT requested copies of the documents so that the company could verify their authenticity and accuracy. That request was denied. Despite this, the reporter proceeded to publish without allowing TSTT the opportunity to properly review the documents or provide a full response. TSTT advised the reporter that the figures referenced were significantly overstated. Further, no payments had been made for the retreat at the time of the inquiry. Unfortunately, this clarification was not reflected in the published article, which included only a limited excerpt of TSTT's response and omitted critical context. Following its own internal review of the documentation reference, TSCT can confirm that the amounts cited in the article are overstated by approximately 60% and therefore do not accurately represent the actual cost of the event. It is also important to clarify the purpose and structure of the retreat. The Tobago session was not a recreational event as portrayed. The program included strategic planning sessions, leadership alignment and operational discussions, meetings with representatives of the Tobago House of Assembly, and brand execution and engagement activities involving members of the public. These sessions were designed to strengthen internal collaboration, refine strategic priorities, and support the continued development of the company, of the company's business services and customer engagement initiatives. And put up 2 for me. Additionally, TSCT made a deliberate decision to host the retreat locally in Tobago rather than overseas, specifically to manage cost and reduce foreign exchange expenditure. In previous years, similar executive and board retreats were conducted in locations such as New York and London and facilitated by external consulting firms. For the 2026 retreat, TSCT's executive management self-facilitated the program locally, eliminating the need for external consultants and significantly reducing the overall cost typically associated with such exercises. TSCT remains committed to responsible financial management and transparency in all its operations. The company also expects that reporting concerning its activities will be conducted in a fair, accurate, and responsible manner. In light of the serious inaccuracies contained in the article, TSCT has referred the matter to its attorneys for review and potential legal action. So let me just put that out there, because this ain't the first time that that particular media house has misled. Just last week, Friday, I spoke about the headline in the paper, Dwight York fired. Big on the front page of the paper. And then when you read the article, Dwight York said that after much thought, he decided to step down as the national coach. And they tried to write it and spin it like if the TTFA said something that contradicted what Dwight York said. But what the TTFA president said is that they came to a mutual agreement to part ways. That is not somebody being fired. But yet that was the front page headline, Dwight York fired. They come in the Sunday papers now, and they print this article with all these invoices in the newspaper. They printed it, TSTT is saying here that prior to publication, the reporter contacted TSTT referencing the alleged invoices, and in response, TSTT requested copies of the documents so that the company could verify the authenticity and accuracy of the documents. And that request was denied. Why would you deny that request? That is not proper practice. If I come across some invoices here that concern TSTT, and I am about to print that and make that public, I have to verify that with TSTT. If TSTT is saying, if I go and contact TSTT and tell them, look, I have these invoices here and this, that, and the other, and the company said, well, listen, let us see some copies of send us the copies of these invoices so we could verify. Why would you deny that request and then go and publish the article? Or they're just looking for something to talk about? The estimated cost, as reported yesterday, is around $176,000. Which, when you break it down, and like I said, these sort of exercises are normal, right? So when you break down that $176,000 by 11 people, that is roughly $16,000 a person. That is hotel accommodation, that is, and everything else that comes with it, right? So that's reasonable, beyond reasonable, right? But to go and print that, right? And this is the thing, this is what happens. That's why I asked the man yesterday when he called in, and he talking about the school that they bombed in Iran. I said, who is the source of information for that? Where the information came from? He bought the news. Where did the BBC and the CNNs and all of them get the information from? The Iranian government. A propaganda machine. That is the source of information. And everybody run with it. It's about a fella that put out a video on social media, but I know if I go have time to run that this morning, we might deal with that tomorrow. But I just follow him on TikTok, and he's been very accurate in his commentary. So I just follow him, right? He's a fellow from the United States. But anyway, what is the purpose of denying TSTT the opportunity to verify the authenticity of the documents that you have and then run into print? To do what? And then the whole opposition social media army take the social media to pong it and put out all kind of video that had nothing to do with the retreat. That is why when the caller called in yesterday and she said, you didn't see the videos? I said, well, I didn't see no video. Right? I didn't see no videos with nothing. And it's only yesterday now, I come to find out that those videos have absolutely nothing to do with the retreat. I tell you, all have to be careful, you know. Out there, you know. Director, there's a video that I sent you Friday that we didn't run. It was a video showing what was real and what is not real. I want to show them the kind of the world we live in right now. It was an Instagram video, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? Let me see if I find the name here. I really forget to show them that on Friday, because boy, that's so much things for us to go through on Friday. Yeah? Let me see if I could find it here. That's now. The what? Just now. Remember you had told me, I might send a clip for you, and you say you don't have a video game. Right? No, but hold on. That is not it there. I know what I'm talking about. It have a video I sent for you. That's now for Thursday, for Friday. Caroline Levitt, school airstrike. The school airstrike was a TikTok video. Hold on, I go find it. It's important. It's important. I think it was Instagram, you know. Boy, you know, I'm trying to remember, you know. I do think it was a school strike video, you know, that's not. I'm going to pull this up here. I'm trying to find it for you because I want to show you. No, the school strike was Caroline Levitt when she responded to it, right? Gosh, boy, you know, like a really, that's not, eh? It wasn't what? Friday? It could not be Friday. Which date would that be, boy? West Embassy, boy, if I could only find that clip here, boy. If I find that clip and I show all you, half of the things that all you're looking at right now, and people selling as the truth, it ain't even real. It ain't even real. That's so much thing we said last week, boy, but let me open the phone now. Let me take some calls because we got Pastor John coming up in a little bit. So let me just take some calls here. On any issue, it could be on the Maxiban, it could be on the TSCT issue. I wonder if there's it here, boy, Instagram. No, the U.S. Embassy. That's somewhere. No, that U.S. Embassy. That U.S. Embassy. That was a U.S. Embassy clip that I sent for last week Tuesday. Boy, you know, I can't remember what I did with that video, you know, boy. But that video, oh God, look this man calling me here now, Lord. I ain't want to hear nothing about Liverpool, eh? Morning. That's how. Let me get you on the system here. It connected, director?
I know watching Sky Sports fun.
Yeah, just sound caller, that's sound. I'm trying to get it had to go over to the Bluetooth. Why not the Bluetooth? That's sound, right. Right, whole screen. It had nothing to do with no old Samsung. Right. Yeah, go ahead now, caller.
I'm going to try to make it short. A fan called in on Sky Sports Fan Club just now. And Lamblas a slot for picking a stupid side. And he had Rio on the bench. And if you hear him blasting slot, I'm telling you. Anyhow, back to Trinidad.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
You hear me?
I hear you. You go ahead.
I was now telling you a Liverpool fan called in Sky Sports Fan Club just now there. And dissing slot for picking a wrong team and having men like Chiesa and them on the bench. You held this slot, but coming back home.
Right.
Coming back home. Last week I think he was supposed to show you somebody caught in McNish. I never saw it. And I play flow replay right out and I still didn't see it. I can forget to run that clip, boy.
I was so sure there's something on what?
Somebody with Courtney McNish. Some comment that he was being interviewed. And you never showed the video?
We didn't, yeah, man, we showed our video with Courtney outside. We didn't show our video with Courtney outside the thing, man.
No. I went through flow replay.
All right.
And still didn't see it.
All right. I'll see if we can find that. I'll see if we still have that. All right. No problem. I'll go in again. Yeah, morning.
Stefan, morning.
Yes, I
know see somebody comment there bad news sell. On most cases, that's be the regular thing. It's just that with these media houses, one or two things be highlighted, but in most times, this will be the cases, the bad news, wrong news. Stefan, on the Maximan and the officers.
Yes, Maximan, yeah.
Yeah, watch now. Yeah, he has seen some adult people making some comments and running with this thing concerning our Maximan. But because it's only because that they trying to make a issue about the government and the ticketing and whatnot. Because the Trinidad people get so accustomed doing the wrong thing that because the Prime Minister come and implement the laws that were already existed, most of the laws already existed, she doesn't implement it and enforce it. And that's the whole problem. Just want to continue doing the wrong thing. But guess what? They want first class treatment in Trinidad, right? They want it to become first world status. But want to do the wrong thing, continuously doing the wrong thing.
Okay. All right, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, listen. People could think all they want. At the end of the day, morning. The problem with that ticketing thing, if they want to talk about, if they want to use the Maximan situation as it relates, they want to bring the increased ticket fines into the conversation. The only issue with that is that the government did it back to front. They should have given the data first and then the increase. But they gave the increase first and then presented the data. But when they did present the data, you could understand why they had to go with an increase. Morning. And that have nothing to do with you obeying the laws of the road. Morning, yeah.
Morning, Stefan. Stefan, the case where the police investigating where the drugs had gone missing in the Chaguanas police station. Any update on that, Stefan? Because I know it's our next case that they're going to sweep below the rug and we ain't going to hear nothing about it.
That the drugs that walk out the Chaguanas
police station? Please now.
That is the drugs that walk out the Chaguanas police station?
Yeah, ask Greenwich about it, but I don't know where he will tell you when you call him. He going to tell it under investigation, and I don't know where he going to tell you. Look on and listening.
All right, man, no problem. You know, director was telling me, like what people were saying, I was defending Greenwich, or getting like Greenwich with defending the license officers. But what you want me to sit here and do to the people that commented that nonsense? You want me to condone that type of behavior? Look now. Well, let me miss me with that, eh? Morning.
Hello, Stefan. Good morning.
Morning, my dear. What's up?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah.
In law, right? There is something in law relative to the TSTP issue, right?
Right.
He who alleges must prove. So, in one sense, right? If the newspaper publish a certain amount and TSTP wanted to disprove that, they could have submitted to the reporter the correct bill. But it's just a maxim that is done in court, and I think the onus is really on the newspaper to have proven where and where their source and so, well, probably not their source, but you know where they got those receipts and to ensure that it was properly vetted before publishing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so that is about relative to the guy, the Maximan, right? Was he constantly saying, "Give me back my keys"? Is that what he was saying in the video?
Yeah, I think what he is saying. Yeah, he was saying. Yeah, I think it's his keys he was calling for. Now, you know, I missed that part. I was asked Greenwich about that. You know, why the license officers would confiscate his keys.
They have no authority to do that under those conditions, except maybe.
Yeah, they have no authority to do that.
Even for arms and ammunition and stuff.
That's the only part. That's the only part I really missed that part. Eh? I was so on the whole altercation, but is his key? I hear him asking for his keys and true. And if that is the case, then you know, I mean, the license officers are answer to that. Exactly, you can't take the man keys and just go with the man keys just so. But initially. His response was based on them stopping him. I think the issue a ticket.
Patent, yeah. Patent, and allegedly patent. And if he continues to, commit that infraction, then he will continue to be targeted. There seems to be some sort of, persons know each other and targeted and so on, and that needs to be addressed.
Right.
You understand? So, yes, Stefan, take care. Have a good day.
All right, no problem. Yeah. I forget our part of it, you know. He was asking for his keys. They have no right to take his keys. Morning.
Stefan, good morning.
Morning, dear.
I'm locked on and listening and watching. Stefan, I am baffled.
With
the TSTT matter. All that information, printed, written, all those receipts and all, you want to tell me all that is fake, all that is lie, all them figures there is lie?
Well, that is what TSCT has responded and said, and they said it in the hands of the lawyer, and they will take legal action against the Guardian Media.
Stefan, I on the fence with that. That iffy boy.
Well then,
like
okay.
Too much information for all of that to be false.
Well, okay.
Detailed information with receipts.
Okay, but let me ask you something. If you say you have documents relating to me doing something wrong, right? And I say, listen, send me a copy of the documents, and let me, so that I could verify its authenticity. A copy of the document I'm asking for, right? So that I could get it now and say yes or no, yay or nay. This is real or it is fake. Why would you deny me the opportunity to verify the documents?
Well, I would answer that in this way. The way the world going now, I send you a copy, you could destroy it, doctor it, all kind of things.
No, but you have the originals.
Remember with the Samaru killing, Roger Alexander said they have evidence that will come out in court. They're not putting it up or out, but it would come out in court. So we have to wait for that. So let me wait for this to come out in court.
Well,
I find that's too much information to just throw aside. I know, right, I thinking for myself.
But the first thing, before anything comes on in court, the first thing that we have to expect TSTT to do, now that they've issued a response, stating that those figures were the figures in those invoices were overstated, the first thing that we ought to expect TSTT to do is to produce the legitimate, or what they claim to be, the legitimate invoices. Not so? Right, we haven't seen them produce that yet. So before we even reach to the court...
They had time to come up with whatever. And Stefan, I put aside all others and I only look at you now. But try not to be so defensive of everything with the government and whatever. Just be neutral. You're tipping too much on the other side lately. All right?
Okay, what have I been defensive about?
You defend everything that comes up with the police, with every act.
The police are not, hold on. The police are not under the government. The police are independent. No. I'm asking you to tell me what I've been defensive about.
I know.
Unjustifiably defensive. I want you to tell me what I've been unjustifiably defensive about. Tell me.
All right, I had to go back and watch the tapes and pick them out, write them down.
Well, I mean, if you're going to make that statement live on TV, you should have your ammunition with you one time. You have to load up your matic when you're going to make a statement like that.
All right. When I come back, I go empty the clip on you. All right.
Load up the matic and come back. Don't frighten.
All right.
Yeah, no problem. No, seriously. That's the first thing I just ask people. If you say I defend, well, okay, tell me what I've been unjustifiably defensive about. Morning.
Morning, Stefan. I'm really drunk here.
Go ahead.
Stefan, majority of the time, somebody start to record something on the phone, right?
Yeah.
You does not know what take place before that, right? Sometimes, like for instance, the Maximan.
Right.
You don't know what take place before that. You understand? Now, if the person commits an offense by, let me say, we're going to use the word on the hot. Like we say, he pack up on the hot and he hustling, which he's not supposed to pack up there. Which you hear he was shouting and saying, as many times only issuing tickets to me. Now, if he committed the offense and he want to drive off, the officers them will take the key from him, you know, right? Now, you realize the officers them was pelting him back. But it's a matter of self-defense because the man running them down with a wheel spanner or something, so, right?
Well, he lucky did not
And
have
we
a
are
firearm on
really-
him.
Exactly.
Only
this
they
is what I'm
couldn't pull
saying,
it and
but
shoot
now-
him because you're unarmed, but I'm just saying, usually they have the firearm on them, for licensed officers.
Well, I know that they brought out a law for licensing officers to carry firearms.
Yeah.
So I don't know how them officers have no firearm, but by the end of the day, they could have ring out a warning shot or wherever, but it all depends because the man retaliating towards them.
Right.
Now, we have real intelligent people in this country, but because I see some men don't put up some superheroes at this man already, boy. I think. Right?
It being the
But the next thing you know, here-
and this is my problem, right? This is the dangerous thing. I am seeing meme after meme after meme, almost glorifying the guy's actions. No.
Right.
My problem is this. Those glorifications are coming on social media where the younger generation lives. So what we're saying is the message. Resist persons of authority in the execution of their duties in a dramatic way, and you will get views and become a superstar on social media. Is that the message?
That is where that is what is be headed. That is where it going.
So I'm
it's
just,
a younger set.
So I'm just asking, is that the message?
Well, that is the message they are pushing out. That is the message they are pushing out, Stefan.
Well, if that is the message we're comfortable with, no problem. Then when
I'm
we
not
see...
comfortable with that message.
Right, so then when we see children disrespecting police officers or children disrespecting the teachers or disrespecting the security guard at the school or disrespecting the parents, we ought not to complain.
Yeah.
I'm
so
just
true.
saying.
Correct is right. Correct is right. But Stefan, it have an accident take place in Gaspar with a police vehicle. Have you seen that vehicle? That
yeah, the one where the police bend the corner?
Yeah, but the police driver on the right
The
hand
police
side,
driver on
the police or something.
The police went onto the guy's side of the road. I have it here.
Yeah, he on the right hand side of the lane. But you know, if you didn't have that clip or somebody didn't have the footage, that man would have get wrong. So let me see how play off on that because I was right in the back of the police station. Have a blessed one, Stefan.
All right, no problem. Wait now, Bam Adebayo scored 83 points last night versus Washington. What trouble is this? No, I'm not a Miami Heat fan. To my good brethren Navin, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, unfortunately. But we did beat the Golden State Warriors last night, 130 to 124. The Bulls just unpredictable, boy. Since our trade window in January, they trade off like half of the team. I can't understand that. You had a team running, doing good. You had little injuries and whatever, but the team was running. You had potential there. And you just sell off half of the team and bring in a set of new players and go on a 10-game losing streak. And now you're going out of the playoff spots. I really don't understand what our front office doing, huh? Anyway, morning. Morning. It's mute man. We are ticket man and we are mute man on here. Mute man, unmute now. Oh God, boy. I gotta take a next call. I can't wait on that one. Ricky. Morning.
Some pick up, but the thing's ready for you to pick up. What I want to ask you is, right? For the security guard, you know that unmarked vehicles, policemen kidnap. You remember the kidnapping of the businessman from Konopia in a bar?
Yeah.
With police officers that come with Jeep and all kind of thing?
Yeah.
I don't understand why the police never see it in the States. I look all the clips I just look at and I never see an unmarked police vehicle.
Okay.
And for the reason that is going wrong in Trinidad and Tobago with all of these things that people who get in police uniform point it out and go in and commit robberies. All the police have to put their marks back on their vehicle and they could solve that problem. You understand?
Right.
And the next thing is for, you see the same thing when the woman come to you, David? I will tell you something, right? I stopped listening to all the means and all the social media and going straight to the Parliament channel. And there you're finding out the truth and the whole truth, but not about the truth. At home, Trinidad and Tobago, all the money was spent and wrongfully spent.
Yeah.
You understand?
All the information has come out in Parliament.
This is something that everybody, all them people who have misinformation about where the government and this and that and the government not working, go there and then they will find out exactly what it is taking place.
All right.
Well, later. So I will check you later.
All right, good. Nice.
I'll send you a new cassette on the corridor.
All right. Cool. All right, so we got to go to the break and get to Pastor John. We will be in full effect tomorrow, of course, on the phone lines and otherwise. But as we prepare to go to the break, I want to remind you about Keolic. The Keolic range of products backed by science, over 900 scientific research and clinical trials, all made from that aged garlic extract. You have the cleanse and digestion, the blood pressure health, the cholesterol health, the total heart health, the circulation health. They also have the Keo green powder drink mix and the probiotics. So you could pick up any one of these products in the Keolic range at a pharmacy or a health store across the country. And for more information, you can WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. So check out any of the products in the Keolic range. And finally, don't forget the Easter Grand Bazaar, the corridor competition. It just so happened Ricky was just on the line. Sunday, April the 5th, that's right, Easter Sunday, 1 p.m. to 12 midnight, Super Blue performing. Oh gosh, hey, signal. All right, registration is definitely on to get yourself registered for the corridor competition, which I am putting a team together for. You can call Ricky on 358-3012, Kelvin on 290-2833, or Kevon on 348-9055 are coming out to win that corridor competition on Easter Sunday. The grand prize is $6,000. The registration is $1,000. Registration will end at the end of this month. And I ain't nobody best dressed tent. We ain't really won for that prize. All I want is I want the corridor title, right? So I come in for that corridor title. I put in my team together. Richard, I'm calling you today. We're going to empty all the corridor men from outer south. And we're bringing them in Brazil Village for that corridor. All right? That's one of the best corridor I ever eat. Was Richard, my boy Richard, formerly Richard Licasella in South. Boy, here now them fellas bought a duck for my birthday last year. I'm telling you. That's our winner. We're going with that, right? I will just, I will just be around. I will be there for support, to lend some support. All right, so we take the break. When we come back from the break, Pastor John will be with us. Stay tuned.
Lent is here, and the castle is making fasting easy and tasty. With a fresh catch, seasoned local style, and cooked to golden perfection. Try the fish meal, the fish combo, the fish sandwich combo. Want more fish? Well, the Royal Fish Meal is for you. Or maybe you just want our famous fish sandwich. The delicious Lenten specials are hot and waiting for you at your nearest Royal Castle.
Welcome to Antigua Mars. Them people have no behavior, and they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mars. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to Mars, it was deadly.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life, from colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse service or supply everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Are you living with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Manage it with the unique Jameson 100% complete multivitamin with 400 micrograms of chromium to lower blood glucose, lutein for your eyes, B vitamins for energy, vitamin C, and lycopene for antioxidant support. Take a step towards a healthier tomorrow and make the proactive switch to Jameson today.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Introducing the new Sunmix Nut Bar. Available in 3 delicious flavors: granola raisin nut, almond cranberry crunch, and coconut almond crisp. All packed on a rich bed of dark chocolate.
Taste the good life, snack right. Taste the good life anytime. The good life. Sunmix.
Sunshine Snacks Sunmix Nut Bar. Taste the good life.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prelozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
All right, so we are back. We got Pastor John with us via Zoom. We're going to bring him in right now. I understand he's going to talk a little bit about sugar. And of course, he has his sugar blocker for those of you interested. Pastor John, morning, man.
Good morning, and how are you today?
I'm fine, man. I forget time going back, yes?
Yes, we moved the clock. Same thing with you now, so I'm closer to my podcast.
Right.
Before it was 6:30 my time, 7:30 your time, but now Trinidad and New York is the same time.
Same time, yeah. I forget time went back.
So in the fall, October, November, it might change again.
October, November, all right, cool.
So here's what I want to start saying let me do the disclaimer this morning. This statement have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, care, or prevent any disease. Now, here's my advice to everyone who listening. Your fork that you eat with is the most powerful medical instrument you use every single day. Think about the most important instrument and powerful, because the food you eat today is creating a health you will live for tomorrow. It decides what is the outcome tomorrow. Many diseases don't start in a doctor's office. It starts in your kitchen. Every meal is a choice. Feed the disease or you fight the disease. These are advice I'm giving. It may take about 30 more seconds. If you don't make time for health today, you may have to make time for illness tomorrow. These are true sayings. If you don't make time today, you've got to make time tomorrow for it, because it's going to happen if you don't take care of it. Now, hear me talk about the sugar blocker. And the sugar blocker, one of the tools many people are using to support healthier sugar balance is the Sugar Blocker Phyto Power Pack, which combines several health ingredients like the white kidney beans, the L-arabinose, picolinate, green coffee beans, and red beetroot. When they combine and they synergize together, it lines a coating on your endothelium, the lining of your red blood vessel. Because when sugar has nothing to latch onto, it will flush away with the rest of the waste inside of your entire body. The eating sugar is bad for you, but more so, you must get a protection so the sugar will no longer create damage to the system, create high blood sugar in terms of people with diabetes. You know how many people have diabetes today, and the result is nobody was there to help you when you was eating your sugar. You was all by yourself. Just imagine leaving metal outside in the rain. Over time, it begins to rust and slowly break down. I just want you to take it in. In a similar way, too much sugar in the bloodstream creates oxidative stress, which slowly damages cells, blood vessels, and nerves and organs. You see, that's why high blood sugar is connected to problems with your heart, kidneys, eyes, and the nerves. A lot of people think that when they talk about sugar or consuming sugar, it's only diabetes. Diabetes is one of the most and foremost one comes in front, but heart, your kidneys, even your eyes and your nerves. So I often tell people, sugar rusts the body from the inside. It creates rust from the inside. Another analogy I'm going to give now, because I try to speak in layman terms for people. If chronic inflammation or disease is already present in your body, excess sugar acts like gasoline you pour on the fire. Instead of calming down the fire, it makes the flame burn hotter. So that's why high sugar intake is linked to worsening inflammation, metabolic disease, obesity, diabetes. And the more sugar you pour in on the fire, the bigger the fire becomes. So that is why I talk about this sugar blocker every single day. Here we go. Very simple, come in a pack, and all you do is open it and pour it in water. You're drinking, you're eating sugar, you're partying, you're going to whatever type of food, but you know you're consuming food that turn into sugar. If you have high carb diets and so on, I am here to say to you, you should replace your diet. But in case if you don't, you still need to protect the sugar from damaging your system. People who like to drink beers and alcohol need to do it every single day. This is what I'm using now. So every single person in the world that listening, all the young people that listen to me at the station right now, in the background, I know you love sugar. You need to protect yourself from now and take care of yourself. This is the activator that I always talk about. I'm going to use it in front of you right now. You see I'm using it now?
Yep.
Every day I take one. What I just did, I activate the antioxidant in my system. I am ready to go for the entire day. It will reduce oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. My whole entire body is protected because I got my sugar blocker. I got my protector, my activation in my system to activate my immune system. So throughout the day, I have a defensive mechanism working inside of me. And now if you are sick with diabetes, if you're sick with cancer, if you're sick with arthritis, if you're sick with any type of disease, I want you to take note. Your body has the ability to heal itself. All I can do help you with is activating your cells, your source of good life, back to healthy living again in your system, and give your body the opportunity to heal itself. Because if you don't have diabetes, and I wish, oh, matter of fact, look at them, so many people are suffering with pre-diabetes. There are more people have pre-diabetes than diabetes. They are pre-diabetic. And it's a silent stuff taking place in your system. You don't even know it until you get tested. So you look at the system and it's like a warning light on the dashboard. If you ever drive a vehicle and you ever see that maintenance light come on in the dashboard, well, nothing is wrong with the vehicle as of yet right away, but it's telling you, go and take the checkup pretty soon because you will have a problem. And many people with pre-diabetes don't do nothing about it until diabetes comes on. That's why you need a sugar blocker. That's why you need the activator. Okay. That is why if your insulin is producing insulin in the body right now because you don't have diabetes, realize you don't have to take insulin. You don't have to take medication. Why you don't have to take medication? If you're 18 years old and you're having intimacy, you don't need no assistant to help you function in the bedroom. But then you realize, wait a second, that same way the body performed, not then without any assistant, why the body is not performing the same way? Why? Because of oxidative stress, because of chronic inflammation, because of the body become toxic and dysbiosis That's why now the body is sick. So now we have to find out, wait a second, you didn't take a magic pill to get sick. It's a process. So your cell get damaged. You didn't go in the store and say, hey, how much is for that sick thing there? 2 for 25, give me 4. No, it's over time when your body transforms because your cell has been broken and damaged. So now you have to do the reverse. The same way it was broken down is the same way it could be restored. And I'm here to help you repair, rejuvenate, and restore your cells by using the Sugar Blocker Phyto Power Pack and the activators and everything else that we have. I got over 50 different dietary supplements. You just let me know what's going on with you and we'll make the best recommendation for you. And that's basically the message today is sugar is the biggest enemy to humanity. It is not your friend. Sugar is evil. It comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy your entire body. And what sweetened goat mouth, you could finish the sentence and see what I am. Don't finish it. I mean, it have a lot of bright people listening to me. Most of you come from UE. What sweetened goat mouth is, and finish the sentence.
Right.
To know for a fact that sugar, stay away from it. Every time your body calls for sugar, you're feeding parasites. That's why, guys, I'm not telling you to stop drinking the alcohol. If you have to know it's time to stop. But if you do drink it, take the sugar blocker before you drink it. No more hangovers.
Okay.
No more
hangovers.
No more hangovers. If you use a sugar blocker, because it's no longer, the alcohol is no longer creating damage for the system anymore.
Right.
Or recreational drugs. I know I'm going to get criticized from all the Christian world. They're going to start calling me and tell me about teaching people to go drink and live bad. I'm not telling you to live bad or whatever. If you're already doing it, I'm helping you to go through it while you're doing it until you stop. That's what I'm doing. If you're eating bad food and you're eating cake and ice cream and pizza and all the different junk, I'm not telling you to go eat it, but while you're eating it, I'm helping you to reduce or prevent the damage that it causes to the system, because that is what breaks the cell. That is what destroys the body, all the sugar contents. So here I am, and that's my message today.
All
my
right.
number is 516-286-7079.
All right, man. So people, you could get Pastor John via WhatsApp on that number, 516-286-7079. And you could order the products. The sugar blocker is one of many products that Pastor carries. Each product has a different purpose, but they're all meant to do the same thing, which is, get you into that healthy lifestyle and also prevent certain diseases that you may get, as we age, certain things we succumb to certain things that we wouldn't succumb to when we're younger. And of course, we know that sugar is consumed. It's in almost everything. So the blocker will come in handy. It's very valuable. So make sure and get in contact with him. Pastor, I like the set, man. You have a nice little set going there, man. I don't know, like you're trying to compete or what? Because
I tried to come up, man. I learned from you.
I hear you, man. Well, take it easy, man.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
All right, nice. All right, so that's Pastor John. He's off the Zoom meeting now, which starts at 8 a.m., where he educates people for free, has discussions with them and so on and so forth. So we got to take a break. When we come back from the break, we will wrap things up this morning. We got some birthdays as well, so don't go anywhere. We continue after this.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including Prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Let's get it started. I say, whoa, yo, also come and take a jump and let we start it by the drum, let we start it by the drum. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Line it up, bring the shots and line it up. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Look at lights in the back, watch my canal in the front. Party on the road, there's a party on the roadway. Come let we party on the roadway. Take a jump and let we start it by the drum, let we start it by the drum. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Line it up, bring the shots and line it up. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Look at lights in the back, watch my canal in the front. Party on the road, there's a party on the roadway. Come let me party on the roadway. So let me see your hands up in the air, wave them up in the band. People from everywhere,
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secure parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleasured to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come. Fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church, San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the Word of God, preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.
All right, so we're back. We got to wrap things up for this morning and put it away. And as we do so, I see we have 9 birthdays. All right. So here we go. Wishing Samir and Samira a happy belated birthday. May Allah bless you both with many more happy, healthy years and prosperity from Auntie Sherry and the rest of the family. And they say that they love you all very much. They love you both very much. All right, so Samir and Samira, happy birthday to you guys. All right, nice, man. Also, wishing Kaden a happy 8th birthday, and may Allah bless him with many more happy, healthy years ahead and success. And we love you. Enjoy your day from Auntie Sherry and the rest of the family. So, Kaden, happy birthday to you, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Have a time. Also, we have a birthday greeting here going out to Ian Allen. Crime Watch, Ian Allen. Ian Allen, he celebrates his birthday today. And our viewers would like to wish you a happy birthday. This is coming from Ingrid Samaru and Fareed Ali. And we also have another greeting for Ian from, let me see, I'm writing today, March 11th. It's the birthday of Ian Allen, the CEO of the IAN, of the IAN network, and host of Crime Watch. Happy birthday to Ian. I wish him long life, good health, and continued success in all his endeavors. These birthday greetings come from his millions of fans, both locally and internationally, as well as from his top fan, Robin Maraj. All right, to you and the team, please continue being the #1 morning show and meeting the expectations of your viewers. And we do try. We try. All right, we try. We're in some trying times, but we try. All right, So Robin Mirage and, of course, Ingrid Samaru and all of the other fans of Ian Allen and Crime Watch, they say happy birthday, and we do as well on Breaking Dawn. And, of course, all of us here at Synergy TV, including the management, we say happy birthday to you, Ian. Moving on, happy birthday to a wonderful sister-in-law, Vina, from her loving brother Kevin, sister-in-law Janice, nephew Justin, and niece Kiara, wishing her a blessed and wonderful birthday today. All right? So, Vina, happy birthday to you. Here we go again. We want to take a moment to tell, okay, hold on. Birthday wishes. Happy birthday, Dad. So I have a feeling, his name is Devanan Budlal Singh. All right? So we're going to say happy birthday to Devanan Budlal Singh. And your children, or your son at least, whom I see here send the email, says, I just want to take a moment to tell you how much you mean to me. Thank you for all the sacrifices you've made and for always trying your best for our family. I may not say it enough, but I truly appreciate everything you've done to guide me and support me through life. You've taught me many lessons about strength, responsibility, and perseverance. And those lessons stay with me every day. I'm proud to be a son and grateful to have you as my father. I wish you good health, happiness, and many more years of blessings. May today bring you the appreciation and love that you truly deserve. Happy birthday again, Dad. I love you. P.S. He's shy to post a picture, so his name is Devanan Budlal Singh. All right, man. Dave, happy birthday to you, my brother. And you know, it seems like your son is very proud of you. He loves you a lot. And I could relate to that. You know what I mean? And to Devan, who sent the email, you know, I mean, cherish the moments with your old man, and you know, the rest of your family as well. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we're here today and we're going tomorrow, all right? And I could tell you, my brother, when no longer around, yeah, you're going to miss him the most. But while he's here, take advantage of the time that you have with your father. All right? Nice one. Right, we're going to this one. Happy 6th birthday greeting to a wonderful little girl, Azara Mohammed of Airi Village in Princestown. This greeting is coming from her parents, Riyadh and Hafiza Mohammed, her brother Zain, grandparents, all relatives, not forgetting Uncle Toy, and wishing her a day filled with favorite treats and lots of joy. Azara is a first-year student at the Princestown Astra Primary School, and her dream is to become a teacher when she grows up. Love you always, Azara. Enjoy your special day. All right? Nice one. Can you please shout a happy birthday to my nephew, Emilio Aziz? He's turning 11. No problem. Emilio, what's going on? So he turns 11 today, and birthday greetings are coming from his grandmother, grandfather, his dad, and auntie. And happy birthday to you, Emilio. Hey, enjoy your day, man. Look like you're out of foreign day, boy. But that sign saying, post your holiday cheer, make it grand, Grand Central Partnership. All right, good. No problem. Emilio! And finally, we want to send greetings to this handsome guy, Dane Mahadio. All right, on his birthday today, he lives in New Jersey, but his roots are Trini. We love him so much and wish only the best for him from your grandma, Rajdei, your aunts, Annalise and Camille, and your uncle, Anil, and your cousins, Stefan, Emily, Matthew, Luke, and Chelsea. And lots of love going out to Dane. All right, so that's it for today, people. Tomorrow, Cecilia Salazar will be here, as she will be here to talk about this Playboy. Well, the play is called Two Fat Fellas, right? So Two Fat Fellas is the name of the play, and it is in South at Sapa, this weekend. So we'll find out a little bit more about the play. And we'll talk to Cecilia come tomorrow, all right? But until tomorrow, do enjoy the rest of your day. We are out, people. And thanks a lot for your calls and your comments. The ones, whether you agree or disagree or in between, we always appreciate it. And we look forward to tomorrow. So, goodbye. Have a good one.